Good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Rick dropping in on you. Hope everybody's having an unbelievable weekend. It's Sunday morning here in the H, headed to the gym. Got some things going on after that, but I wanted to briefly talk to you about commitment. And when I'm talking commitment here, I'm not talking about in a relationship or with someone else. I'm talking about a commitment to yourself, a commitment to follow through on those dreams, a commitment to follow through on your goals, a commitment to follow through on your aspirations and your destiny, a commitment to live up to the level of your design. And that's a responsibility. That's not an option. When you were designed, when you became a reality, you were gifted. And that gift was designed and meant for you to accomplish certain things in this world, unique to you and in direct correspondence to your gifting. And we live in a world where people are born unique, but most die carbon copies because they fell in line with the status quo. They rolled with whatever everyone else was doing. They calmed their aspirations, dwarfed their goals, and muted the color in their dreams so that they could fit in and find the place of comfort in their lives. And this thing, life, isn't about comfort. It's about reward. It's about rising to the level of your design. If it's easy, you're not in the space you were designed to be in. You are hiding in a place where there's no resistance, where there's no pushback, where there are no challenges. And while it may feel comfortable, it's a slow death. Some of you aren't hiding in the color of comfort. You are literally surviving and existing in the toxic environment of dissatisfaction. And they say that 85% of people in this country wake up every day and go to a job that they hate. 85% of the working age population is committing spiritual suicide and don't even know it. There's something implanted inside of you that you've been told is wishful thinking. Something inside of you that you've been told is secondary to what you should be doing, and you've set it aside because life is lifing, right? Things are happening and you have a responsibility to answer the bell, to be able to take care of yourself, and if you have a family, to be able to take care of your family and your spouse, and love on everybody and do all these things if the time permits and the opportunity presents itself. Then just maybe I can do this thing that's tugging at the very center of my soul, but right now I have things that I have to do. And the thing is, you do have those things. You cannot skate your responsibility as a human being, but all of that is tied into you rising to the level of your design and living life in a space and in a place where you are a representation of the Creator, where you are a representation of the designer, where you show people what's possible when you apply yourself, when you commit yourself, when you determine within yourself that you are not going to be denied, that you are going to rise and receive. And when you do that, faith activates, and faith then moves upon all the elements of this universe, and the universe has no option but to conspire with you to bring you the things that you desire. This is how God designed the universe to work. It responds to faith. Now, the thing about faith is it's a neutral thing. When people use faith, they normally use it in a positive connotation. You know, if you got faith, that's a good thing. No, faith is that thing you believe in so much that it impacts your movement, your decision making, the way you operate, what you expect, what you anticipate. Faith is neither good or bad. It's what you believe will happen, because what you believe will happen will be brought to you through your own thinking, through your own reasoning, through your own decisions, through your own actions. Confucius said, who believes he can and who believes he can are usually both right. So then what do? You sit up and you decide it's time to shift my thinking. It's time to change my direction. It's time to apply myself. It's time to be. It's time to become. It's time to stand up. It's time to move forward. I challenge you as I close out this brief segment. Make today the day that you change the direction. Make today the day that you change how you view life, your thoughts, your beliefs, your expectations, the things that have been inevitably holding you back. It's time to believe the impossible. It's time to walk in faith. It's time to stand in the promise of your design. It's time to move with anticipation instead of trepidation. It's time. On that note, look, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. I'm pulling in. I'm getting ready to do what I have to do at the gym. And I wish you guys the best. I'm challenging you to rise to the level that you were meant to live this life. Not a level of ease and comfort, but a level of reward and fulfillment. And I promise you that the world will be better because you're in it. And your life will be better because you will experience things you have probably stopped even fantasizing and thinking about. But it's not a fantasy, it's a vision. On that note, look, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Look in the description box, and there are a couple of things that can happen. One is you can find out how you can work with me directly. It's a rare opportunity. I only have so many slots available each year, but I am looking to work with a couple of people, well, a few people. And if you are really, truly interested, the opportunity is there. If not, there is this unbelievable course I created. It's sort of the blueprint of how I work with my clients. And it's self-paced, and it's meant for you to do on your own. It's called The Mind Unleashed. And I want you to have an opportunity to do the things that's necessary. So learn the neurological practices, the neurobiological practices, the embodiment cognitions, the literal postures that improve your thinking. All of these things are a part of this this online course, and I am inviting you to register for that. And for those who are really bold and who really want to take life to the next level, click that link and find out how you can work with me. On that note, I'm out of here. As I always say, I live my life on full so that when I leave this place, I die on E. I challenge you to do the same thing.